Super easy recipe tonight. Chicken pot pie. This is the chicken I had in the crock pot the other day, the chicken breasts. I'm going to use some of this. Not all of it, just some. A can of cream of chicken soup. Some garlic. Frozen peas and carrots. A little sour cream, because you need that in everything. And some shredded mozzarella and cheddar cheese. We're going to put all this together and then put some cut up biscuits on top, and that's going to be in place of our crust. So it's a dump and go. My hands are clean. Chicken. I'm not going to use as much as the recipe calls for because this makes 6 servings and there's just 2 of us here. So I'm dumping this cream of chicken soup. Add a little bit of garlic. Maybe. There we go. I don't measure things. Just how it goes. I have some cut up onion that I used for a recipe the other day. I don't remember what it was for. I'm just going to put, I don't know, a small handful of that in. Our frozen peas and carrots. Still have a little bit left in there. Some of our sour cream. Of course, it's not open yet. Alright. A little bit of sour cream. I don't know, like a 1/4 cup maybe. I don't need that much. And our cheese. It smells so good already with the garlic. And then you're just going to season this however you want. I'm just going to use a little bit of black pepper. If you don't have fresh garlic, just use some garlic powder, garlic salt. Throw things on the floor. That's how you know you're professional. And some Italian seasoning, because Italian seasoning makes everything good. About a teaspoonish or so. If you want it spicy, you can put some red pepper flakes in there. I'm just gonna mush this all up together. The recipe calls for a 9 by 13 pan, but like I said, I'm making a smaller amount since it's just my husband and I. So I'm going to use this smaller baking pan. I think this is an 8 by 8 pan. Okay, we've got that all mixed up. Baked with love. Put that in the pan. Scrape out all that goodness. Just pack it in here as best you can. Smooth around. All right. Biscuits. I hate these damn cans. They scare the crap out of me. I usually have my husband open them. I'm gonna be a big girl today and do it. Every time. Okay, you can use your kitchen scissors or knife, and you're going to cut these into 4 pieces. I think I'm just going to cut them in half, really. This is just the refrigerated Walmart biscuits. Okay, well, maybe some of them are going to be in 4ths. I guess we'll go ahead with, I'll try to follow the recipe. You're just going to put these on top. It's going to be your crust. I usually have refrigerated biscuits on hand. If you have, you know, a pie crust, you can use that. If you have just a baking mix like Bisquick or whatever, you could put that on top. The original recipe calls for, I think, 8 or 10 of these biscuits. This has 10 in it, but I won't need all of those, so I'll probably just save them or bake them separately and make some breakfast sandwiches in the morning. All right, I got my biscuits on here. Wash my hands off real quick. All right. I'll show you what it looks like before it goes in the oven. This is going to go in at 375 for about 20 or 25 minutes. That's what the original recipe calls for, but since I'm making a smaller batch of this, I'll probably check it right at 20 minutes, and I bet we're going to be close to done. So I'm going to put this in the oven, and I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out. Okay, so I just pulled it out of the oven. I ended up cooking it for the full 25 minutes. About 10 or 15 minutes into cooking it, I went ahead and sprayed the top of the biscuits with just some nonstick cooking spray so they would brown a little bit better. And I did end up putting the rest of the biscuits on there because I had 3 left. Like, what was I going to do with them? This is what it looks like. It's very hot, but sure looks good. I've made this before, or a version of this. It's always good. It's always a crowd pleaser. The cobbler, or the dump cake that I made yesterday with the gingerbread and the peaches, came out so good. Actually, my husband and I ate the entire pan last night because it was that good. So tomorrow I think I'll use the other half of that gingerbread mix with some apples and do another dump cake. The chicken, I didn't put it on this channel, but I did on Instagram. The first meal I made with that Crockpot chicken was chicken and rice burritos. So I just took a little bit of that shredded chicken, some rice that I had made earlier in the week, it was actually Spanish rice, a little bit of cheese, rolled it up with, they weren't even burrito size tortillas, they're the soft taco size, which I actually like better. I don't eat a lot at one sitting, so it was just the soft taco size. Rolled them up, coated them with some cooking spray, and I put them in the air fryer. I have an air fryer in my oven. I put them in there for about 10 or 12 minutes till they were just getting brown and crispy, and served some salsa and sour cream on the side. It was super easy. It took like 5 minutes to throw together, plus the cooking time. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'm going to use the rest of that chicken up for the third dinner, and that will be a chicken baked bean barbecue, sort of a casserole with cornbread on top. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching.